Coach Davis from Louisville joining us right now. Coach Davis joining us here from Louisville. But, here in Louisville now, the program's entrenched. What you want to do is entrenched. How was the offseason for the Leopards?
It was a involved offseason. We did a lot of work. We hit December. We came off 2 wins at the end of the season. We were 2-8 last year. Had a big upswing at the end, and we took that into offseason, revamped our weight room. Worked really hard this offseason. Worked on our offense and our defense, restructured to fit our personnel. And I just said today, we're excited that we're finally done with the planning and start turning towards the game.
Yeah, it's funny when things like change around the weight room. Those things matter to kids. Those things get kids hyped. They get them excited and gets them wanting to do things. So that's interesting that you guys kind of invested in things like the facilities and their weight, the structure, and things they're doing. And interesting too when you touch on you want to adapt the schemes to what the kids do and not have the kids adapt to the scheme.
Right. Yeah. So we looked at our personnel. We looked at our challenges, our schedule, and we revamped our offense. We revamped our defense and fit our personnel. And right now, of course, we haven't played anybody.
Right. No, and it's always fun. And Louisville, such a great town, such great support. And I say one of the most beautiful football stadiums in Stark County.
Blessed to coach there, and people use blessed for a lot of things, but I truly feel blessed to coach there. We fed our team today, and I just stood and looked at the field.
It's beautiful.
It is. I remember when I worked for Larry Karras, he said that was an unbelievable place coaching, and it is a fantastic.
Yeah, and one of the things I've always respected about the Louisville program is ever since you guys left the NBC, which is no longer a league, and you guys became independent. But man, Louisville will play anybody, anywhere, any week. I know as a coach that probably is a lot when you're looking at that schedule and you're like, there is no break on this thing. But you guys will play anybody, anywhere, anytime, and I respect that so much for what you guys do with that program.
Today we open up in our room, and I said, hey, I'd rather open up like somebody that we can just go in. We're heading into a title bout, game 1.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
So we're excited about that, especially a place like that to go down to an iconic stadium to talk about an iconic program.
Oh yeah.
And they will be able to put on their bucket list if they play.
Oh yeah, that fan base, Death Valley, the fire that comes out. I mean, there's a lot that goes on down there. That's a rabbit. It's going to be you're right. It's going to be eye opening for the kids. It's going to be a great experience though for them.
Yeah, we've scrimmaged them 2 years in a row. We went down there last year. We got the feel for the stadium. That is one stadium when you walk in, you automatically feel short.
Yep.
Down in there, and it is somewhat intimidating, but we wanted our kids to experience that. Our freshmen played them last year, and so we got some experience with who they are, how they play. Reno does a great job with that team.
Yes, he does.
He's been somewhat of a mentor to me too, talk through things. So we're excited to play him games.
So when you look at that schedule, it really is just like, so you'd rather, like you just said, you'd rather play your whole outer conference schedule. Well, there's no conference, but you'd rather just load it up.
You
know what I mean? Like, because usually a team gives themselves one game. You know what I mean? But whenever time I see a Louisville schedule come out, I go, man, they just don't care. They
don't care. There aren't a lot of options.
Yeah, it's tough for independent.
If we want to play Division III football, we're having a hard time getting Division football in our area. So, like for example, going to Steubenville alone is a whole change in our day. We got to leave. We got to get out of school earlier. We got to plan everything, get down there and tape. So, when you drive an hour and a half, 2 hours late for games to get a school your size, it's a challenge. So, that's why we end up playing some of our locals and some of our bigger schools. Taking a 20-minute bus ride, it's not a great opponent to face. It's a tough opponent, but at least your kids back home and that kind of thing, you get a chance to go play the JV game and all that. So, we will. I've sent out emails to everybody in the state of Ohio, especially D3 schools that we want to try to schedule them, and we're going to try to get our schedule a little more digestible. We have that block of 5 Federal League schools in the middle.
Yes, you do.
And
yes, you do.
And they provide a challenge for us. And some years we've done better than others. So last year was tough for us. So we want to be able to respond this year. Staying healthy. Everybody's dealing with the amount of the size of their roster. We're 55. We're average 3. We play bigger schools. We just don't have the numbers. To go 2 ways and have 2 platoons. So that's another effort for us, is try to get as many guys developed in the weight room so that we can go to with our young guys.
Well, Coach, looking forward to another season of Louisville football and your tough schedule. We'll be seeing you down the road. We'll be covering a lot of your games. And congratulations on all the success you've had. I'll say it again, one of the most beautiful stadiums in Ohio for high school football. And if you ever get to call a game, you're lucky enough to do that. The spread of food they put up in that press box is second to none what you guys give people to come there. Oh, it's just beautiful. Coach, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Good luck this season.